Hi everyone, so today I'm creating a Valentine's Day look and I've got the new palette here from Beauty Bay, Reckless Romance, and I've got a new lip kit from the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Icon range. Now I did buy quite a few of these and I made a video of them, but I went back for more, so this is a brand new lip kit. Now if you only want to watch me trying on this, then you can skip forward. I've made them into chapters, so I'll be trying on the eye look first and the lip kit second. And before I start, if you're new here to my channel, hi, my name's Hannah, I'm 47, I'm not a professional, somebody who just loves makeup, and on my channel here I like to share with you my favourite looks, routines, any product tips and advice I might have. And if you think that you might enjoy that, I would love it if you could like and subscribe below. It really does help my channel. And if you could just drop a comment, even if it's just to say hello, it really does help to boost my channel and to get me seen on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. And on to the video. So this here is one of Beauty Bay's 20 shade palettes. They release a few of these a year and I've heard so many good things about them. I thought I've got to try this one. I have used Beauty Bay shadows before and I'm always blown away by the fact that the quality is so good but the price is so affordable. This is just £16. This is a beautiful colour story, a mix of mattes and shimmers. I'm going to swatch them here for you now. So here's the first one. This is called Number One and this is a light beige matte. So that's very much a transition in a corner tidy up shade. And next we have Rebel, which is a mid-tone raspberry matte. That really does pack a punch, doesn't it? I can't even see if I've just swatched that on top of the other one. Apologies if I have, because I can't actually see that beige one. And the next one is VIP Deep Gold Shimmer. So there we have the first three. Then next, this is Fling, a cool tone purple matte. And Love Song, a deep brown matte. And Soulmate, which is a cool toned mauve matte. Then Girlfriend, which is a frosted light pink shimmer. Affair, which is a deep red matte. Whoa, that is really deep. And then After Party, which is a pink shimmer. Those three would work nicely together, I think, wouldn't they? Then there's Front Row, which is this deep purple matte. Swatched quite well for a purple. This one is Encore, a cool toned mauve shimmer. Oh, that's pretty. Tattoo, which is a dark grey matte. These are swatching so well. I hope you can see what I mean about the quality. It still blows me away that this is £16, honestly. Really, really impressive for the quality. Then Minidress, which is a silver shimmer. Whoa, that is beautiful. Backstage, which is a cool toned light grey matte. Very light. That's very good for tidying up for me. And this one is Fishnets. This is a black multi-fleck shimmer. Again, those three would work well together for a cool toned look. And Paparazzi, which is a warm toned deep brown matte. That one didn't swatch quite as easily there, did it? Muse, which is a deep pink shimmer. And then Last Night, which is a mid-tone grey matte. Look at that pink. And then the last two, Rockstar. This is a purple shimmer. Whoa, that is pretty. And a dark black matte, which is called Leather. That's very useful having the dark black in there. Do you see what I mean about how impressive this is? Honestly, it just swatches beautifully, so I'm really looking forward to trying that. I'm going to start here with Fling, which is this matte. Needs a lot of tapping off this. This is my BK Beauty 204. I'm going to start this as I've been starting all my eye looks lately by running it underneath the eye, slightly taking it up to create a line as my cut-off point and then running it here. And now using my Nikki LaRose N13 with the same shade, just taking this now into the corner and starting to bring it a little bit across. Obviously using this sort of brush changes completely the way that this applies. It's a lot less pigmented, so it's a lot easier for starting the transition here. For a purpley shade, this is working very nicely. It's not patchy at all, you can see. I'm doing the same on the other side and just starting to bring it out a little bit across here. For some reason this eye is always my problem eye, this bit here. Doesn't like to work in the same way as the other eye. Is that just me? And now I'm going to take Front Row. This is a very strong colour. I'm tapping my brush off. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner. And what I'm going to do with this is just try and create a very thin line, so it's sitting above the lighter powder. Pretty much go over what I did to start with. I'm taking this across here tightly into the lash line. So with this shade I'm now making the wing that I started at the beginning a lot wider. I'm now using my Refa 14 Mini. I'm going to go, see the kickback there? I'm going back into this shade here, Fling. I'm going to use this now to run across this line to just soften the edge. This brush is absolutely perfect for this. I've been finding the Refa mini brushes generally have become the ones I use the most on my eyes for this sort of work. They're just fantastic, this mini set. I don't know if you've tried them. And I'm going to use my Nikki N13 again. And I just went into that number 1 shade and I'm just going to use that now to just tidy up and soften the edges around the top and here. Now purple mattes are notoriously difficult to work with, so you can see that the quality of these is excellent because I haven't found that difficult at all, and this has been so easy to get this look started. So for me that's the shape and the base colour all done, and now it's time for the sparkle. So using my finger, I think I'm going to start here with this one. This one's called Rockstar. I'm going to put this on my eyelid just on one side for now. Oh, that is pretty. And I'm just using my Refa 02 Mini with exactly the same shade, just to make sure that it's blending in nicely here to the outside matte. This is applying nicely with the brush as well actually, which is good. Now I'm really struggling to decide which of these 3 to use in the inner corner. The silver I think is going to give it more of a party, the biggest party look, and this one will give it more of a softened look. Let's go party, shall we? So using my little finger we're going into Minidress alongside this purple. Whoa, oh this was a good choice. Oh yeah, that is pretty. Definitely party vibes. This is not your everyday. But it can be your everyday. To be fair, this is often my everyday because I love playing with colour. And often this is my sitting in the house doing nothing, just answering the door and working from home vibe. Because I just love it, why not? Colourful makeup makes me happy. Now we're using the same Refa brush on the other side, so I didn't need to change brushes. Just neatening up the edges with this so that they meet together in the middle. More of a soft blend. I've left the very inner corner free. I want to put the lightest shimmer in there. So I'm going to go for this Girlfriend shade in the inner corner. Now this one's a bit of a pink, so we'll see how this looks. My BK Beauty 207, which is the brush I use for this purpose pretty much every day. There, it's giving that little bit of shine that I wanted. With the eyebrow, the maximum shimmer finish. Yeah, this one doesn't show up. I'd say this shade's more of a topper, to be honest. It's okay for underneath the eyebrow. I'm going to use leather here, which is this black matte, and I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner pencil again, which I've wiped off, and I'm going to finish this off just a little bit of darkness, which I think is needed if we're going for the full glam effect. I've gone over this area 3 times now, but I want all of the different colours to show through a little bit. Take that a little bit up, not all the way. And now straight across here. I'm not going to take it across my entire eyelid because I find that closes my eye off. So just about midway to about there. I want my eyes to pop with the silver shimmer and not be closed off by the darkness. I want the drama of the black, which I think this gives. Now we're using the BK204 to just soften the black a little bit. I don't want it to be harsh, I want it to be softened. Can you see the difference when you add the black to when you don't? I'm just softening the purple edge here by going over it with a clean brush. I'll clean this one off. And a tiny bit here of number 1 matte, which just helps to soften it slightly. A bit more than earlier. And then run the same underneath. It's softened in every single area because we don't want it to be too harsh. I'm going to go back into Minidress, again using my Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner pen, and I'm going to just try and take this here, just so that it's matching above. And using the same brush, going back into Rockstar to do exactly the same. So just going over that black a bit with that purpley sparkle, because we lost a bit of the purple when I added the black. There, that's just right I think. Just using a Q-tip now to little tidy up where there's a little bit of fallout, but nothing too much, which is pretty good to be honest. And I'm not going to use concealer to give me that tight line here because I think this is, I like the soft look today, I don't want a sharp edge there. So there's my finished look using the Reckless Romance palette. Quite a grungy look I've gone for really. Not so much reds and pinks but purples and silvers. But I really like that. Maybe shouldn't have opted for my red Valentines top because I've ended up going pink and silver. These are the colours that called out to me the most from the palette and I'm really happy with it. I think the quality of the palette is excellent. So can't wait to play with this one a bit more. Right, now onto the lips. Now you might have seen my video trying out these when they were first launched a week ago now, it wasn't very long ago. I only got one of the red mattes and I did find it a little bit drying, so I did add one of Charlotte's lip bath, collagen lip baths on the top. But something I've found using that since is if I have a little bit of lip oil on before I apply it, which is what I usually do with every single day makeup application, I usually put some sort of lip balm or lip oil on before I do anything. And I do my lipstick last, so by that time it's absorbed and it makes my lipstick last longer and sit more nicely and it's more comfortable. So I haven't got much left, but I've got a bit of lip oil on and I'm finding that this is much better if I'm using it basically with that underneath. I don't need to add anything on top. So I've gone for this deeper shade which I really liked when I saw it on somebody else. This is called Cinematic. This is from the new Hollywood Icon range, the red mattes, and this gorgeous red packaging. And this was a shade I was nervous about, probably wouldn't have bought had I not seen it, someone else trying it. So what I'm going to do is apply it a bit in the middle before I put any liner. And see straight away it's not that bad. It's not too much, it's not too bright. I've only put this into the middle because now I'm going to use my brush, my old eyeshadow blending brush, which is clean by the way. I do clean it after using it, it's just stained. And this then I use just to blend it out for a more ombre effect. And that's it for the bottom. Look how easily that works. So that's how it looks blended out, and it does feel like I don't need lip oil with that little bit of extra moisture beneath. Is there a more perfect Valentine's lipstick than this? I don't think reds suit me that much, but this is just not that sort of harsh red, and I love it. I really love it. I like this as much as the Kissing ones if I have the oil underneath. It feels as comfortable with that. But this colour, I might even think this is going to the top of my favourite shades from Charlotte. This is a beautiful shade. So this is Cinematic Red, a colour I would have never ever in a million years thought I would like and try. But I have, and I love it. And I got the lip cheat in Red Carpet. This is one of the new shades that was released alongside the Hollywood Icon lipstick. I mean, I think this looks nice as it is, to be honest, with the ombre effect. But I'm going to give it a more crisp edge now with this pen. And this can be slightly blended with the brush here, just so it meets the lipstick a little bit more naturally. That's it really, I think that's all I need to do. So that's given it a more polished edge, and I think these two colours work together brilliantly. With these lip kits, basically you save £3 if you buy it in a kit, and you can choose which two you put together. You don't have to have a kit that's put together for you, so you choose your colours. So not a huge saving, but a small saving. But I think these two colours together, the Cinematic Red and Red Carpet Red, I think they're a lovely match. And this is definitely the Valentine's lip I was looking for. So that's it from me today. I really enjoyed creating all of this today. I love my eyes and I love my lips, so I'm very, very happy with this. What do you think? What do you think of the eyeshadow palette, and what do you think of the red lips? Are you someone who's scared of red lips like me, and do you think you could try this one? Because I'm so fair skinned, red lipsticks are quite scary for me, so this is one of the nicest shades of red on me I've tried so far, and I'm really, really happy with it if you haven't noticed. Anyway, that's all from me for today. I really hope you've enjoyed my video. I do have links below for everything I've used. I do have a discount code for Charlotte Tilbury as well, which you'll also see below. I've got a 15% off code, and every product I've used today is linked below. Some of them are affiliate links, some of them aren't. It does help my channel if you use those links. It does help me to be able to fund the makeup purchases for review. But please don't feel obligated, but they're there if you want to use them, and I really do appreciate it when you do. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love it if you could like and subscribe below. That really does help me so very much. And if you're already subscribed and you're returning, welcome back, and thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it so very much. And I'll see you again for my next video. Bye!